you're going to have more success against Peach, who can really only try to break up your shield with those your spells rather with the pot shot turnips, but is going to be a bit limited.
Yeah, we're finally going to see the matchup here now, though. The Kaboom comes through, and that's a quick 32% just off of one spell pulled from the menu. Also has the Accelerado available as well. You see BeastModePaul immediately going for buffs once again to help his neutral here. The Crackle Slash, more damage into the Thwack. The setup from BeastModePaul. Talk about RNG, Valentini, my goodness.
You were talking about it, and my man, I mean, he pulled it out in round 1 here. That's how you get into your opponent's head.
Exactly.
So I know MuteAce has some thoughts about, like, as I quote, winner, super duper winner characters.
Yeah,
this is not one of them, but if you get the right RNG, it can feel like it.
I mean, when Hero is winning, it feels really, really bad because he's going to run away and start pulling menu and start throwing projectiles. Here we go. Accelerado comes out. Looking for another buff. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough mana for it, but this Accelerado should be enough to return some of that mana back to BeastModePaul's pocket.
And having a relatively large stage as well to fade in and out, it's getting similar to what we saw with like Louis Money, Roy versus Palutena struggling to be able to get in against this crazy fast character.
See what MuteAce can do. Already returning that stock, returning fire here. Not down but not out. 80%, not too shabby, but a full stack of mana here. And we see Mario in the top left appearing, making an appearance.
It's a me.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Yeah. Down throw to
He's here to save the princess, who clearly needs it.
Yeah, exactly. Where's Mario when you need him, huh, Peach? Getting that Accelerado and the bounce available, so Turnip is going to be off the table for now. That's a down throw into the forward air. Things unfortunately not going to be able to connect. Picks up the Turnip for himself, looking for a Kaboom, but elects not to use it just yet, saving some of that mana.
We're already seeing a very clear game plan from Paul, which is get buffs, especially get Accelerate, and then throw hands.
100%.
Because you can skew that risk-reward way in your favor in the boxing game.
Yep, sees that Accelerado, immediately goes for it. It did have that Cyclop available. Fortunately for MuteAce, it is burned away on the shield. Coming in with that Accelerado, MuteAce getting that tech chase. And there's the up B, get out of dodge, but the multi-hit from the up air does catch BMP slipping a little bit, and now stuck in the corner.
You know, one thing that Accelerate can't save you from, that MuteAce is doing a great job of punishing, is if you throw out those aerials in his face and they're not spaced super well, it is going to be unsafe. MuteAce will clap back.
Man, are we fighting against Sonic right now? There's the Kaboom. Speedy Gonzalez on that menu read.
I think I hear Live and Learn starting to play in the back of my head right now.
Yeah, he just had the reading comprehension, reading Rainbow, BMP.
Yeah, he's definitely beating the illiteracy allegations.
100%,
that is for sure.
Yeah, gets that zoom. We'll fly back to stage. But, man, BeastModePaul has been playing with Accelerado, I want to say, for 80% of this game.
It's
so
been
far.
crazy. It's so hard for Peach to do anything about that.
Yeah.
She's
really
not
difficult.
fast enough.
Definitely not. Does have like the aerial movement with all the float cancels and all that, and the ability to use like your aerials at such a grounded position. The problem is like just not getting the chance, but just as I say that, of course, the float cancel back air comes through and finds that stock. And slowly but surely, MuteAce clawing his way back in.
Yeah, reminder that there was a 0 to death at the beginning of this, so for MuteAce to be back in this situation is very admirable. He's fighting super well, keeping it super even, but we got a heal, we got an Accelerate online. My man BeastModePaul, he's spacking those buffs.
Yeah, gets the Nair, looking for a forward air, has the menu available, throws the bang on the timing to try and catch MuteAce slipping. MuteAce not giving it away, gets up at the right time, double back air, looking for the grab, whiffs it, Sizzle comes through, looking in the menu, finds a buff, finds Accelerado, looking good here for BeastModePaul for now, but MuteAce charging through.
You can see BeastModePaul, he's adding more mental stack to MuteAce now. He's suddenly fidgeting between the menu options before he switches and chooses one, making it just a little bit harder for your opponent to know what you're going for.
It's so tricky as well. That's such an impressive thing to do in the heat of the moment where you flick through the menu just to scare your opponent, right? Just another layer of mind games and mental stack like you talked about.
Doing it in neutral. You see he does an empty hop, does a little flicker, and then by the time he lands, the menu's gone and he's ready to do something.
Yeah, but this percentage is coming back for MuteAce, 125, but the Flame Slash will eliminate MuteAce's stock, and that will be game 1 going the way of BeastModePaul.
We love frame 6 kill moves.
Yep, so quick too, yeah.
So fast.
Quick and powerful.
Great usage from BeastModePaul there. He's just creating so much theoretical pressure. It's like a potential energy type beat, you know what I mean? There's so much that could happen here, and you don't know which one it's going to be, so you have to be prepared for all of it.
Yeah, I love that. The theoretical threat, whether or not it will happen, remains to be seen. But that's the glory of, you know, Hero as a character.
My man was playing Schrodinger's menu, and I just checked. MuteAce is, in fact, dead.
Schrodinger's menu. Is there a flame slash? Will he throw the snooze?
Until he presses it, the flame slash is both real and not real.
Yep. Good stuff to BMP so far. That reading comprehension is paying in dividends for now. Let's see if MuteAce can make a comeback here. But again, it's the Accelerado bounce show. What do you do now, huh?
Yeah, deal with it.
Well, maybe you find a back air to down tilt. Maybe that's what you do. Okay, get off me with that parry. The kaboom comes through. Not getting hit by it that time. We saw MuteAce get hit by 2 kabooms the last time around. Got to be careful of that spell. It's easily one of the most powerful on the menu.
One thing MuteAce needs to be doing, which he is doing very well here, is just surviving these early spells. Because BeastModePaul is the type of hero who chooses to use a lot of MP early, and then he hopes that he can get enough advantage off of that and swing off of it enough to build back and keep his advantage. But this time, he used all of his MP, MuteAce took 12.
Yep. 124 on to BeastModePaul as well. Has the Accelerado, but for not much longer. Looking for something in the menu to help him. Not much mana, though, like you said, and just trying to find a couple of hits here and there. Gets an up tilt, gets in there. That's good damage, but MuteAce still with a lead.
Those single hits are so big for BeastModePaul. It may not feel like a lot on paper, but he gets all the MP, he gets the accelerate, and he uses that MP to get the kill.
Yeah, and those small hits that he got in neutral added up to find that kill with the assistance of the buffs. Classic hero stuff here for BMP, utilizing the zoom to get back, has the bounce available, angling that shield upwards just in case a shield poke is coming, but there's the back here. You're not ready for that one.
Hit him with the hips.
Yep.
Little sizzle, get off me. Now the bounce is back. AC just throws away that turnip. Paul doesn't want to deal with it either. He was stuck a little bit between a rock and a hard place, and now another upbeat, get off me, trying to build up that menu.
Trying to build that menu once again. Has the bounce, but not for much longer. The Accelerado comes out once again, a little bit of a sizz. Get up attack, the nair, the forward air. I love that aggression from BeastModePaul, trying to finish the job, but luckily MuteAce not in hit stun for long enough.
I gotta say,
that.
Great awareness from MuteAce as well to know that he had time to jump there. Her double jump is incredibly slow compared to a lot of other characters. So a lot of people are gonna buffer an air dodge there and they're gonna get cooked.
BeastModePaul is so precise when he has these buffs available. If the buff is on the screen, you need to run because he is out for blood whenever he has like a psych up and oomph, whatever it may be. If he has both Accelerado and one of the red spells, like, you better watch out.
That spacing from MuteAce, just barely over the side B, able to get himself out of a scary scenario and putting on a lot of pressure now, but you need to be able to confirm these kills, and that's a place where he's struggling.
Yep, MuteAce trying to find his way onto BeastModePaul right now, being very aggressive. The forward air comes through on the platform. MuteAce can't punish the edge guard, though, because of the zoom. He keeps getting that off stage.
We'll see if he's going to get it.
Yep.
He does just barely, all the way in the corner.
Not again. Not again. Zoom. There we go. We're back. I think that's 3 or 4 in a row.
You thought he will always pull zoom like every true hero may.
Yeah, we're going to go for it again. Just, oh, maybe not. Oh, was that a snipe?
It was a snipe. He actually did get it on the third pull.
Oh, no. Lentini.
Boom goes the dynamite.
What is going on right now?
Sometimes you just get hit.
Paul
with no remorse in the player cam.
No reaction, stoic as ever. Just like, yeah, that was supposed to happen.
Repping St. Thomas, my man's gonna need a prayer after that.
Goodness me. That was a silly game. That was a very silly game. Talked about Mickey Mouse characters last set. This is looking like a similar situation.
Yeah, real.
Oh,
all right,
man.
MuteAce, let's see that reclaimer tag come to work. You're going to need to reclaim this massive deficit and get a reverse 3-0.
100%. We'll see. See what MuteAce can cook here. The kaboom, once again avoided, has the psych up. MuteAce being very aggressive. The down air on the shield. The up B given away, but able to snap the ledge to avoid the landing lag. A couple of hits here and there from MuteAce, but that's a strong jab with the psych up.
Forward air gonna whiff. Great movement again from MuteAce. That's something that has been so successful, so effective for him. When he's on the approach, when he's playing the scrap and neutral, even things like that roll back, he knows exactly where and when to be. It's just once BeastModePaul gets things stacked up, it's so hard to deal with.
Very difficult. Accelerado once again zipping around. There's the nair into forward air. Always trying to call out that jump, BeastModePaul. Recognizing if he goes low, he can't follow up. But if you jump, you're dead.
And if you're MuteAce, you're trying to figure out, how do I deal with this accelerate if I'm getting whiff punished from literally half stage?
Exactly. No mana here, though. Does still have this Accelerado. It seems like it's just always available. That forward air barely not able to come out. MuteAce able to reflect it just in time. There's the zoom. Has the turnip, but once again, Accelerado, it's just permanently up, man. Like, you might as well be fighting Sonic at this point.
Yeah, it's rough. And he
my
goes
goodness.
so deep. And he doesn't even need resources to get back. He jumps out, jumps right back in. 110 on this stock. Come on, MuteAce.
Man, is this character broken? Like,
I think it's possible
I'm
that
just seeing
he's
like constant Accelerado, constant Psych Up, constant Oomph, and he has crazy projectiles as well.
part of the beauty of Beast Mode Paul's gameplay is how well he navigates around the weaknesses of his character. Because there are so many places. Oh, that was a Stitch face, right?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't quite see it because of the kaboom on screen. Just
It was too quick. I might be wrong, but I think that was a Stitch
oh
face.
my goodness, Latini, we can't talk about Stitch faces. MuteAce is gonna be in stitches after Beast Mode Paul is done with him.
He just plays around his weaknesses so well that you don't know they exist.
Exactly. I mean,
Low mana.
just I feel like I'm watching a different character whenever I see Beast Mode Paul play. Like,
Yeah.
it's just Accelerado 24/7.
I'll tell you one thing. When I play this character, it does not look like that.
No, it definitely doesn't. And he just figured out the matchup. You know what? He says, I go green, it's over. That's all there is to it. You heard it here first, folks. If you want to beat Peach, just go green.
My man looking like the Hulk right now. Hitting like Hulk Hogan, too.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, the down air, the back air. MuteAce trying to put up some pressure here, trying to get some damage onto Beast Mode Paul. But it's like you said, Lentini, the defense from BMP is so solid.
It's so solid, especially like when he's in Accelerado, it feels like every move connects and he's like invincible. He becomes intangible somehow. Somehow things just slip through him in the Z-axis.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past with how many options he has on the menu. MuteAce getting a hit here or there, but there's not these like crazy combo strings that you're accustomed to seeing from Peach, where you get all these float cancels, these Z-drop turnips, catches, and all that. We're not seeing that as much because Beast Mode Paul's defense is not allowing for it.
Yeah, there's just no situations you get in where MuteAce can pull out something like that without a really hard, unsafe read. And with Beast Mode Paul's punish game, there's no way you're going to try that unless you're truly desperate.
Yeah, and the kill pressure from MuteAce, it just isn't as much as Hero with this buff available. Like, one big swing here from Hero, Peach could be dead. But what does Peach kill you with here? Maybe back air?
Well, what she kills you with is no MP. If you get a back air or a forward air, there you go. That's going to kill. You do get full MP now. But Peach, if he doesn't have a bounce, can make something come out. But instead, Beast Mode Paul gets the shield break, tries to set up with the menu, doesn't get the cheese. Instead, just F smash, closing out the set in a 3-0.
He styled a little bit at the end there.
He wanted it.
Recognizing that the game is over. You're not mashing out in time no matter what you do. 2 menu flips to maybe find the Hatchet Man to close it out in style. But
yeah, or like a magic burst, something silly.
He doesn't need it.
Doesn't find it. It's all right, though. Beast Mode Paul punching his ticket into day number 2.
Yeah, big ol' F smash there for Beast Mode Paul. But like I said, he's playing well. You saw it. We all saw it.
We saw it.
We saw the shenanigans that were being